What's going on, guys? What's going on? It's Jada Black. Salute to everybody that's tuning in. I want to talk about Saweetie. Apparently, Saweetie is in a new relationship. Saweetie is in a new relationship. Now, y'all know that Saweetie was dating YG. I had spoken about it. I actually spoke about their apparent breakup. Now, I'm not quite sure when the breakup happened. I believe it may have happened last year because I know I made a video about it. And also, I talked about the domestic incident that they had. And that's going to tie in to what I'm going to be talking about today, because apparently Saweetie is dating a UK soccer player by the name of Jadon Sancho. Jadon Sancho is 25 years old. He plays for Manchester United. He is a UK native. Now, I don't know when they met each other, but what it seems to be to me, it was probably a situation. Maybe he was following her on social media. Maybe he hit her up. She looked and saw how much money he was making and said, oh, he'd be a good match. Because y'all just know that's exactly what she did. You know that's exactly what she did. And to make this whole situation even worse is the fact that this 25-year-old goes and gets this heifer's name tattooed on his neck. Well, behind his ear. Now, there are going to be people that will say, well, he can get it removed or he can get something tattooed over it. Why would you get the tattoo at all? This is very stupid, okay? Considering how her last two relationships ended. When she dated, and I'm talking about Saweetie, when she dated Quavo, that relationship pretty much ended right after they got into an altercation near an elevator. The video was out public. We saw it. And then you look at this relationship with YG. How that relationship completely ends when they get into a apparent altercation. And YG is accusing her of cheating. Now, this happened last year. Two different relationships. Her most recent public relationships. She's getting into altercations with the men that she is dating. Something is wrong there. Something is very wrong behind that smile, or that half smile. You know, she kind of smirks. I hope that this guy does some research or has done his research and don't just look at her, because I know he's looking at her on social media. She has for some reason, a big Instagram following. Her music career is nowhere near where it was 5 years ago. And even then it wasn't anywhere. Her buzz is gone. So now she's chasing London soccer players. This is where she's at. Now, I understand that, he may have always had a crush on her. He got the opportunity to date her, but dude, this is groupie behavior. I'm sorry. You are a 25-year-old Manchester United star. You're making $13 million a year. You signed a 5-year, $65 million contract in 2021 that actually runs through next year. So he's close to the end of that contract. Hopefully he saved a lot of his money. And you go and you get her name tattooed behind you. And y'all see, and this is why I have the photo in the video. Look at somebody putting out an appreciation post saying he's there with his girlfriend. This is how we find out they're dating each other. He's getting her name tattooed on him. He must have told her, listen, if you do this or that, I'll get your name tattooed on me. She should have said no if she actually cared about this guy, because this is a bad look. Just imagine if he breaks up with her and he still has her name tattooed on his behind his ear. They're gonna clown him. This is male groupie behavior. Listen, she was just in a relationship with YG last year. Now, we don't even know when that relationship ended. We don't know. All of a sudden now, 2025, she's trying to reheat her music career again. And all of a sudden, she's dating Jadon, Sancho. And he has her name tattooed behind his ear. This is insane. This is absolutely insane. Well, I'm going to read this article from TMZ. Get a little bit more insight on why he would do this. Saweetie and Manchester United star Jadon Sancho have been a rumored couple for months, and their recent trip to a renowned tattoo shop possibly reveals their bond goes beyond skin deep. TMZ Hip Hop obtained images of Saweetie and Jadon hitting up the Apollo Tattoo and Piercing Studio in Santa Monica this summer, where the heavily tatted athlete expanded his art physique by adding Saweetie's middle name on his neck behind the left ear. The tat has a nice stylish flair in cursive. I'm not read that. Jadon also got a previous tattoo on his hand that read "Her Only," covered up with a colorful flower arrangement. Whoever she was is old news, because he's dealing with Saweetie now, so she probably made him tattoo that up. You know how insecure these women are. Okay. You know how insecure these women are. We're told Saweetie and Jadon were kissing in the shop and showing plenty of affection. The My Type rapper was born Diamante Valentine Harper and has been linked to Jadon for months. I hadn't heard anything about that. No. She kind of been keeping that relationship on the routes, but she's been trying to push that music career. We do know that. She has been present for his matches, and it was discovered he had Saweetie PB mug on his iPhone lock screen. Saweetie currently on a media run promoting her new Hella Pressure EP featuring the song Twins, and now we know who she's talking about. So she's basically using this relationship. She's using this relationship as promo. She's using this relationship as promo. Saweetie, it's time to give it up. This music career is cooked. I saw a video where someone broke down Saweetie's life and career, and you look at it and you say to yourself, oh, she had connections. That's how she got in there, right? She had some work done. We know she had some work done. She was able to get a relationship with Quavo, right? But after she broke up with Quavo, it was like a steep decline. And it wasn't just because, she likes to date men with money, It has everything to do with the fact that Saweetie does not have a good work ethic. She has a very lazy work ethic when it comes to music. She is a lazy artist. She's a very lazy artist. Her live performances are terrible. She puts no creativity into her music. And she didn't get into music because she had a passion for it. She got into music because she wanted to make money and be famous. Like the rest of these female artists. That's why Nicki Minaj will always be better than all of them, because she actually cares about her music more than they do. She puts on better live performances than they do. And that is why she's loved and hated. There are people who hate her because she has been number one for so long, and no other female rapper has been able to get anywhere near her except Cardi B. Cardi B is the only one. Now you look at Glorilla, but I see Glorilla decline. I think Glorilla got lucky. I think she was just able to work with the right people and make the right music. But even she is displaying similar traits, dating celebrities, dating athletes. You either have a passion for the music or you don't. She don't have a passion for it. And you look at the moves that she makes, the fact that she hasn't gotten better in live performances. She's given all these opportunities. What does she do with it? she might as well just be an influencer. She has a big Instagram following. Just be a influencer. Just do influencing. Forget about music. You're not good at it. But music is a way in to be famous, because she has no acting talent. She may have an entrepreneurial talent, but she doesn't have a talent for creating music. Now, she has created songs that have caught on, but how long ago were they? When she's performed live, she sucked. And now she's in this relationship with this guy who's tattooing her middle name on his neck. And this all just may be for promo. This may be for promo. I'm looking at this TMZ article, and they put up a picture of her at his game earlier in the year, January of 2025. This is how much I haven't been paying any attention to Saweetie. So she probably started dating him because she was at his football match in January of this year, which lets me know that she probably started talking to him late last year. And we know she was with YG last year, and YG did accuse her of cheating. These women move different. And the thing is, people praise women for moving like men, moving from one man to the next, not understanding that the older you get, the less value you have as a woman. And if you haven't found love, if you haven't found a marriage, or you haven't been able to build a career, then what do you have? You're just going to become a high-paid escort, going from rich man to rich man who's giving you money, buying you things. So let me know in the comment section. A little neat thoughts, like the video and share. Follow me on Facebook, Twitter, X, Instagram. Comment down below. Let me know what y'all think, and I'll see y'all next one.